music icon live on stage. Or the next best thing. Nina Simone comes to life in a new musical channeled by the show's writer and performer, Leona Michelle. This world premiere at George Street Playhouse takes audiences behind the music and into the life of the legendary singer. We're here in New Brunswick to talk to the creators behind this soulful show. What is Little Girl Blue about?
Little Girl Blue is about Nina Simone, the evolution of one woman. We trail her in the span of a decade from 1968 to about the mid-70s, and we watch her grow from child prodigy to the High Priestess of Soul.
What about Nina Simone are you drawn to?
I grew up with Nina Simone and having a low voice even as a kid. I didn't really know how to use my voice. And listening to the timbre of Nina's voice, I was drawn to it and attracted to it. I felt empowered, like there's a space for me to use my voice, the vocal range of my ability. And I feel that Nina Simone, her whole career was based on doing work that was necessary. She wasn't just an entertainer, and no matter where she was in her career, it was never about the commercialism of it. It was more about the message, and that matters to me, as an artist.
What does Leona bring to this show?
Leona Michelle, who is starring as Nina Simone, also wrote the piece. She is just an astonishing talent, incredible actress of great depth. People are going to be completely blown away by her performance and also by the writing in the piece. It's really a wonderful story, very visceral, very moving, and funny too.
Where is she in her life when we're seeing her in this show?
We meet her in 1968, a few days after Dr. King's assassination. So as you can imagine, the climate is very hot.
For people who may not be familiar with Nina Simone, what do you think they'll learn?
People know her as this great jazz artist, and her lifelong dream was to be a classical pianist, and that was taken away from her when she was very young because she was black. We're focusing on how elements of her life took her away from her dream.
Why is Nina Simone a relevant figure today?
Nina Simone and Little Girl Blue, in fact, the show is relevant today because we're still dealing with the same old issues of race and equality and acceptance.
She's a revolutionary. She's a trailblazer. She's very brave. She lived in a period where we were fighting for our freedoms. And one of the things about Nina Simone that attracted me to her is that she didn't shy away from expressing herself through freedom of speech. And I think she got in trouble with that.
Rise up, my people, for you are yet fighting in a never-ending battle, a race war that will rob you of your freedom to love and your freedom to live.
People are now speaking up, especially women in this generation are speaking up, and young people are speaking up. And I think that's the reason why this show is so relevant and necessary.
What kind of a night am I in for when I come to see this show?
The audience is going to be swept up and taken. And I really wanted to shake them. I wanted to provoke a new conversation around race relations. I hope that it does that.
People will have an amazing time at this show learning about this amazing American icon.
What goes in my mind?